I don't even think that's true. Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Las Vegas Motor Speedway. My name is John Theodore. You can watch my live stream at twitch.tv/JohnATheodore, or if you miss a live stream, you can check out my entire race archive at youtube.com/c/John Theodore. Thank you very much for tuning in. I am starting 19th in the number 9. I haven't done a lap of practice here at Vegas. Qualifying was my first attempt, so I stunk it up, as is to be expected. iRating might take a little bit of a hit here as a result. That's on me for not practicing, but you know, hopefully, typically when I do things this way, I take a dive early in the week and then I recover it later in the week, so hopefully that ends up happening. Really, I use these A Fixed races to prepare for NIS Fixed. Sean, you do have a higher iRating, but I would bet that William Byron has built his in less time.
You ready? Green.
Let's do this. Looks like you can full throttle turn 1 on the restarts. That's valuable info for later. Byron has iRaced for 7 years. That's true. I wonder how many starts he actually has in those 7 years, though. My goodness. Contact already up in front of me. Yeah, I lifted. I did it.
37.192.
Oh, fair enough, Sean. You ought to call Hendrick and let him know that you're a better racer than William Byron. See if they'll give you his ride instead. iRacing's been around since what, like 2008? It's been around for a while.
Still there. Quarter outside. Very high.
All right.
0.366.
Got to get that corner exit right. 11 years? Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, they're wrecking.
What a jerk.
My goodness. Wreck avoidance. Ride it down. Live it. Learn it. Remember it. Holy. Yeah, I bet Earnhardt's been on it since 07 because he was like a beta tester or something for it. So they probably gave him an early access account.
Get behind at 23.
You know what? It looks stable in that position. I'm going to leave it there. As long as it's not, yeah, it's not actually hanging by any of the cords. I'll just leave it. Am I Caressel? No. Oh, geez, they run an engine. Caressel is Caressel. All right. Somehow made it through that. That was not an easy one to avoid. Caressel's faster than me. Interesting. He is in the pickup cup, that's for sure. We're pretty competitive with one another when we're in the same race. They have to try to get these videos cut and uploaded tonight so that folks can pop on YouTube and use them.
All right, buddy. Line up behind at 22.
I know. I don't crash Eli. I I don't know about that. I think Caressel's very entertaining to watch. I was watching his stream, and I was a fan of Caressel's long before I started doing this. He was one of the folks that, you know, kind of inspired me to start doing it and trying it out. So I would never say that I'm more entertaining than him or any of the other guys. I appreciate the kind words, though. I'm glad. Just saying that you like me is enough. You don't need to compare me to anyone else who does the deal.
1 to go. You will be in the bottom this time.
So let's see.
1 minute 27.9.
Fair enough.
4.
I am in 15th now after dodging that wreck. Had a couple laps to sort of get the feel for it. You know, we got a real, you know, tight little iRacing Twitch community here. We're definitely one of the more niche audiences on Twitch, but you know, the stream community is pretty tight, which I think is cool. And folks are real open with, you know, sharing information, helping each other out. I always like to pay it forward. You know, that's why I always make sure to rate a channel when I finish my stream. Because I know, you know, I appreciate it. Particularly when I was starting out, I appreciated getting the boost. So I always, you know, pay that forward to, you know, new folks I like, and folks who've helped me in the past. Here we go. 15th in the 9 car now. Catch up to William Byron. I got to catch up to William Byron, and, you know, William Byron needs to fall back to me. That's the #1 rule. I keep telling him, get the sponsor in the frame.
1 minute 21.849.
Got to get that TV time. It's what makes the sponsor happy. Right now I'm giving a lot of TV time to Bitcoin. So any of you who have Bitcoin, when your Bitcoins rise in value after this stream, you can thank me. Look at the free advertising I'm giving your investment.
31.14.
I know, right? See, that's the thing, the closer. You know, he's driving the number 24 car. You should be telling him, fall back, get the sponsorship exposure. You know, if he let me pass him, that would be great for his sponsor, I would think. You know? Oh goodness, I've got to run now. Bitcoin!
30.2.
Whoa! I did not expect the car to do that when I made that cut. That was almost disastrous. Exalta definitely watches my stream. Is he an Exalta in this race? Does he have does he still have the retro, the Jeff Gordon's Final Ride paint scheme?
30.378.
Sean's still talking about how much better than William Byron he is. Get in here and prove it like a man. That is some intense racing going on up at the front. Oh! Alright, things getting wicked loose coming off the corner.
30.47.
I'm overdriving it. I need to get into the zone and focus a little bit. Little wall hit there.
Water inside. All clear on that.
Go right around the 22 on the outside. And hopefully I can get the 8 too.
30.528.
Start driving like I'm capable of here. Smooth. Got to be very, very smooth. contact up there. Oh, that looked like a wreck was about to happen. This is syncing up with what I remember. I remember liking Vegas. The last time we ran it in the A car. And I don't tend to be too good on 1.5-mile tracks, but I remember being better at Vegas than I typically am on 1.5 miles. So it's just taken me a little bit to get my footing back here. Drafting the 8 car. I'm assuming William Byron's one of those silver cars battling up there in the top 5 with Conti and the other peak antifreeze guys.
31.136.
Uh-oh. Problems, guys, problems. Oh, I want to... For my last E-mode, I was thinking about doing a text-based one, and I'm wondering, should it be wreck avoidance? Should it be problems? For the Tier 3 sub E-mode. What would you guys want?
31.3.
Look at all that. Pink eye, don't feed the troll, man. It's water, I swear, might be too, I've already got that, Mike. That's my Tier 2 sub emote. Is It's Water. I could do It's Water, I swear. That's a bit long to fit into it. It's too long of a phrase, I think, to fit into a emoticon. Any more than 8 or 10 letters, you're kind of pushing the limit, I feel like. I'm in a good position to possibly start picking up some spots here. Allie is all over the track in the 5 car.
Still on the inside. Still there. Clear, clear. Working the outside. 31.641. Inside. Still inside. Still there.
Gotta be decisive with your moves. Allie's got some damage.
Still there.
It's definitely hurting him.
Inside.
The 11 got back by me. Slide job half worked. Here comes Goodwin.
Clear.
The old snake.
Inside.
Not surprised that he's showing up. He's usually pretty good about saving his stuff.
Clear, clear, clear.
Ellie's car's hurting on the straightaways, but he's making up ground in the center of the corner, that's for sure. He just doesn't have the drive down the straightaway that he needs. My forward progress stalled out a little bit when I pulled the slide job on him, and that killed my momentum for a lap or two. Kind of gathered it back in.
31.851.
Yeah, that was Alex Bowman's scheme there that I was dodging while he was spinning around. I'm pretty sure William Byron's still up there in the top 5. Yeah, he's running 3rd right now. He's right behind Conti. It's fun being on the same track with these guys, but I can't honestly say that I'm racing with them when I'm this far behind them.
Can William Byron Jr. take the lead in third grade?
I can just say that I participated in the race that they were in,
32.0,
which is pretty cool, honestly. 10 laps to go. Uh-oh. Something happened to the 15 there. And to chase it all the way down to the apron.
32.18.
Uh-oh, there's a caution. What's it for?
Safety dry off for 2.
It couldn't have been that.
Close.
I'm pitting. This is not up for discussion. I'm pitting this time.
What was that?
You're going to be lining up behind the 10.
I'm not staying out.
Lining up behind the 10.
I don't think it'll work this time.
It's fine now. So
Things. I killed my tires. Absolutely killed them.
Open.
184 people in the truck race? Dang. That's a lot. Jeez. The temptation to stay out is maddening. But it just doesn't feel right. Going down pit road. I mean, my stall comes up super quick. There's the 9 stall. Right in the box. It did not work last time, Mike. I was the caution.
That's it, go!
All right.
I'm around in 20.
Right front 75, right rear 85.
Behind the 14.
I would have been like the night exactly. I would have been run over on the start. 75 right front, 85 right rear.
Well, I'm proud of myself.
Right,
I'm
looks like
79,
you're lining
86.
up behind the 14.
Now, yeah, I was a mess on that run.
You were driving the hell out of it, though.
I was trying. People don't watch my stream to see me loaf. Oh, it's...
Not gonna lie, I have your stream on my phone right sitting in front of my monitor.
That's awesome, man. It is not anywhere close to as loose as the car was in Atlanta. It's night and day, the difference. Well, you're getting some good TV time for your sponsor there, driver. That's critically important. You're setting a good example for William Byron up there. He's just a rookie. But, you know, it's important for rookies to know they need to get that sponsor in the frame.
Always.
That'd be awesome, Jaron. Yeah, if you can get over 4.0, that'd be great. Get yourself into the A Fix stuff. And get on the NIS. NIS Fix is the best way to gain safety rating because you get so many laps. Yeah, man. That's awesome. Get those wins. I've only got one win in B Fixed, 2 wins in A Fixed, nothing in NIS Fixed, nothing in C Fixed, and a handful of wins in the K&N car in the National Series.
Well, 1 to go.
1 win in Rookie.
Everything takes the way it is right now. You're going to be on the outside. 1 minute 30.40.
Harvick strategy only worked for the for Atlanta, I think, and I did try that some last night. It did work. It did help me save some tire, but it didn't work long term. Part of that Harvick strategy is having the Harvick setup and Harvick's driving ability. It helps. It helps to actually be Kevin Harvick and have Kevin Harvick's car. Alright, starting 9th on the outside. We've got a little shootout here, 4 laps. Everyone pitted, so there's no craziness in terms of lack of tires and stuff like that to worry about, but it still wouldn't surprise me if there was a giant pile up here. Keep your wreck avoidance hats on. And it was insane how early he lifted. Although if you remember from driving the track, we were having to lift at that point anyway because if on an old tires, they were spinning.
Let's do it. Pace cars off. Be ready. Green flag.
Dang it.
Save.
Ah, gosh dang it.
They just fucked us there. Set us dead. Yep, bring it back under. Too fast pit road. But I think we got to start.
That's
back
ridiculous.
Here. Apparently, well, not apparently, the light was on before we entered the pits.
Who's the retard that hit me?
Check down
Way
there.
up
They
front.
told us to go to the end of the field. I don't know. Okay, just fall to the back. Closed. They could be lining up.
That is the real William Byron.
So I had to get pushed down to the pit.
I got the same.
You're behind the 12.
Dang it.
Well,
All right,
that's
buddy.
just
Line up
disappointing.
behind the 14.
Well,
Pit road is open.
that was ridiculous
Behind the 14.
and expected. Oh well. Congrats on the win, Graham. Nice job. That stinks. That's going to be a big hit. I rating, safety rating, everything rating. But we do get some time to practice the National Series. And after that, I'm done for the night. I'm going to go eat something because I'm starving. I just remembered that I didn't have lunch
Every
today.
time I'm behind your car, I want red.
Line up behind the 15.
You want me to keep talking?
Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 14.
What?
I said if you live in Orange County, Kentucky, call that number.
Nope, down here in Texas. So, a little SOL on that one.
How does it live in Kentucky? That's my friend's restaurant.
I hope I like it, Mac. You've been
Nice.
talking it up a lot. I'm worried that I'm still not going to like it. We'll see. Oh, Michael Conti? He's a former peak antifreeze champion.
All right, buddy. Line up behind the 14.
He won peak antifreeze when he was like 15 years old, I think.
Rip.
And he won at least one race, maybe multiple races last year.
So what happened on that restart?
Typicalness.
Well, besides that.
There were a couple cars that got into it in front of me, and you know, the track blocked up pretty good.
Yeah, I was right next to the apron and got just blindsided.
Yeah, I tried to miss the 16 came down in front of me, and I couldn't get. I just couldn't avoid him.
Yeah, I know. Been there, done that.
You think the dot on the windscreen is a motorcycle for some reason? It's not a motorcycle.
How did the truck feel?
Full throttle the whole time.
Yeah, full throttle for the first few laps, then they tighten up on corner exits, so you need to lift early so that you can maximize your exit.
Yeah, cool.
How many laps into it, though?
They were pretty neutral. A little bit tight. Yeah, if you watch peak antifreeze, Daniel,
Mark, we couldn't hear
it's going to become real clear what who Michael Conti is. Dang it, that's 2 races in a row. That's going to be a big hit to the old iRating tonight. But that's okay. iRating comes, iRating goes. It happens.
The blue car's engine dead?
Yep.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Checker flag is out.
Here we go. Let's go back and see what happened on that restart. Let's see. I want the 16 car. Well, the 18 gets a run on the 19 and turns up into the 16, and then all hell breaks loose. And I didn't do a very good job of wreck avoiding this. If I would have gone lower, which there was a gap lower, maybe not. I think I was going to get run over anyway by the 5. But looking at this again, let's see. So here's the restart. I'm up high. There's the contact right there. My escape lane is down low. I get down there. I just needed to go. See, I get down and then I stop going down. I just needed to. If I just drove right down to the apron, I probably missed that. Let's see. Have I reviewed Conti's line? I have not. Let's go to...
John, I don't know if you would have missed that, because I was down there.
Lap 1. Yeah, fair enough. It looked like I had an escape lane, but maybe not.
Yeah, I was full
So Conti's going middle, low.
I don't know. If you would have cleared me, it would have been by inches.
Yeah, I should have gone lower though. You always want to give yourself the best opportunity to avoid it.
Agreed. I just didn't even know that was really going on until I got hit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hopefully see you in the next one.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm going to National Series, the D class next.
Oh, they're running out the ticket.
You can hear him get off the gas and drive right back onto it. Let's see where he lifts. We're now on lap 3. He lifts right as he's starting to turn. He's kind of running the high line through 1 and 2. Looks like he's staying up in the shaded part of the track in 1 and 2. And then in 3 and 4, same thing. He lifts on entry, probably a little bit of brake, drives it right down to the bottom. And you can hear that he's working the throttle. He's not picking it all the way up. But yeah. Jeez, Coolman. 1,000 iRating, that's crazy. Let's see, there's Graham's car. Congrats to him on winning. Oh, that Red Bull car that Graham A. Bowlin's running is awesome. Zac Campbell, Tyler Conroy. There's William Byron. Figured he'd be in the Exalta car. That was fun. It's going to be a fun week. I do like Vegas. So, it was, just a couple of disappointing finishes. Let's see how bad the damage to the iRating has been. Pull up the results on that last session, and they haven't posted yet. At a 37.35 before they post. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun week.